YouTube friends, it's been a long time and I've missed you all. Those who have been subscribed to me know that I've been making videos for about 13 years. This month, on February 24th, my mom knew that I was very interested in making videos. At that time, I was roughly 230 pounds. At my highest, after that time, I did get all the way up to almost 300 pounds. And with that said, constantly for months I've been talking about making YouTube videos and having a weight loss journey. And finally my mom did say, go upstairs, go make your video. And I did. It's here on YouTube from 13 years ago. And sadly, a week later, February 29th, leap year, my mom did pass away from complications to diabetes. At that time, there was a lot going on in my life. My mom passed away. I had a broken relationship, broken engagement, not too long afterwards. And like I said, I did get up to 300 pounds. I was pre-diabetic, I went to diabetic, and then I was severely diabetic, and I was put on insulin. And I was also going through a financial hardship. So there was a lot of stuff happening during that time. Of course, the worst part of my life was losing my mommy. That was the worst part and the saddest part of my life. And I think about my mom every single day. And that's where I changed my life, because I know that my mom wanted me to make these changes and be a healthier, happier me. So I don't tell you this information to feel sorry for me or look at me like I'm a victim. A lot of things have changed since that time, and it did take a lot of time as well, and healing. Like I said, I got up to 300 pounds, and I've lost over 150 pounds. I'm roughly about, I would say, 10 to 15 pounds from my actual goal recommended weight, but I'm very happy where I am. I'm healthy. I'm off all my medications. I got off the insulin. I got off glipizide eventually. They lowered my metformin, and I was on blood pressure medication for a little while as well. I got off that. So my health is so much better from losing weight, and it was a difficult journey. And a lot of things have changed, like I said, in my life for the better, but it did take time and it took a lot of healing. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you the top 10 things I did to lose that weight. Now I did lose it with changing my eating habits and exercise. So I didn't take any diet pills, nor did I have any type of surgery. To each his own, but I did it with changing my eating habits and exercise. And at this time I walk, run, and I stay very active. So I'm going to be periodically looking down at my phone because I listed those top 10. The first thing I would say is to make a doctor's appointment and find out if you're diabetic or if you have any health problems. That will help you. It actually will help you create a better menu plan. So for someone who's actually getting lab work done, finding out where they are health-wise, because it's not, everybody can't eat the same. People might have kidney issues. They have to eat a little bit differently. And some people can have, up to only a certain amount of potassium per day for whatever reason. There are lots of things that diabetics too, having unlimited amount of fruit is probably not the best idea. So there's a lot of things that go into creating a menu plan and helping you lose weight. So I always suggest, I know I do suggest that you see a doctor, and we hear this so often, before you start any type of diet plan or diet or make any changes, see a doctor. I really 100% believe in that, because from there you can actually help yourself lose the weight in the healthiest way, because I do believe in size health, not just a pair of jeans. Of course, at the end of the day, most of us do want to look better, and that's that's on top of everything else. But my priority is health. First, health. Okay, I think that's going to help you automatically start to look better too, by getting healthy and knowing what your limits are. So that's the first thing. Okay, the second I would say is you want to write down what you ate yesterday or previously, from before you actually have started your new eating plan. I don't necessarily like to call it diets, but I mean, although a diet is modifying your eating habits, but it's more of that. It's more of what people always say about changing your lifestyle. So it is about changing your eating habits. So go back to a day that you didn't eat very healthy and write down everything that you ate that day. And that helped me so much, because I was just consuming a lot of calories. I'm sure I was emotional eating. I'm sure I was eating out of boredom. There's a lot of reasons that I was eating, and because I was eating after I was full, and there's reasons for that. So I wrote down everything that I ate, and that really helped me see, visually, how many calories I was eating per day, and overeating. I was eating when it wasn't necessary, although in my heart I felt like it was necessary. It wasn't necessary for my body needs though. Okay, so that's the second tip that I can give. The third is make a plan, sit down and create an actual plan. I personally am a planner. I'm not someone who just spontaneously, just day by day, if I'm trying to reach a goal, just wings it every single day. That just doesn't work for me. And I think writing it down does the same thing as what I said previously. It gives you a limit. So when you're visually looking at this list, whether you do it on your phone via an app, or you're actually physically writing it down on a piece of paper or a whiteboard, however you decide to do it, you get to see, and you are following those limits. That doesn't mean that you're perfect, but it gives you a guide. And for me, I'm a planner. Guides are very important to me. Okay, and the next one would be number 4. You want to check off the days that you complete your daily plan. So I did actually get a whiteboard as well. So there's a lot of different things that I've used, and in a different video I'll talk more about that. But you want to go ahead and check off what, when you're completing your actual menu plan. And every day was not perfect. I have not been perfect for 13 years. That's not how I lost 150 pounds. I'm not a robot, but the next thing I'll talk about is consistency, and that's what's very important. Obviously, if I'm having off days every single day, that's not going to help me, but we are not perfect. We are not perfect, but it's important to be consistent. Okay, so that's going to be the next tip that I'm going to give. That's number 5. You want to be consistent. And, like I said, every single day is not going to be a perfect, that I nailed it type of day. But you want to make it as consistent as possible, because as we know, consistency builds habits. And what I can say is, after a few months of, following a plan, I decided, I've done very well. I've lost this much weight, and now I'm going to have what called a free day. And I think free days are okay, but I think you have to still monitor what you're eating on a free day, because the entire day of having a free day, what I did is I just ate everything I was craving, and I just ate. My brain wasn't telling me to stop. I mean, my stomach wasn't telling me to stop, nothing. But later that night, I was so full. I didn't feel right. My energy was low. I felt, I just felt like throwing up. It was a horrible feeling because I've been eating so well, and I eat in moderation as well. That doesn't mean I eat perfect every single day and I'm just eating vegetables. And but the days that I'm following my menu plan, is what I call it, I do eat some things in moderation that I love, but they're very small amounts. On this specific day that I decided to have a free day, and this was, you know, not too long ago, but just a few years ago, and I felt terrible. It's, you know, because your body gets used to those, just like your body gets used to eating a lot every single day. You can't change things overnight. That's the same thing when you're following a certain routine and you deviate from that and go over that amount of eating, extremely over the amount is what I did. I was feeling, like I said, terrible. That's an understatement. But yes, I did get sick for a few days, and I went back into what made me feel good. And from there, I have not overate. That doesn't mean I don't have certain things that I love sometimes, but I do it in moderation. And I know my body now. I know when I get full, and I know when I'm going to overeat, and I never want to go back to that feeling of feeling that sick again. And that just did not make me feel good at all. Okay, the sixth thing is get moving. That doesn't mean you have to go run a marathon next week. It doesn't mean you have to start running your very first day. I mean, I still run because I find walking very peaceful, and I love going outside. I live near a park in nature. And, you know, especially during this time, we're in a pandemic, and it's, you know, it's such a great way to find your inner peace and, you know, just feel really good by going outside. And we are limited in what we can do because of the virus. But one thing that we can do is we can take walks and feel very good about that, you know. And so I do walk, run. There's a lot of things that I do to get moving, but definitely get moving. Okay, number 7. What I do right when I get up, I have a glass of lemon water, and I love it. I've always loved lemonade with a lot of sugar, but now when I say lemon water, it's truly that. It's just water and lemon. At first, you're going to miss the taste of certain things like soda, because soda, oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite things. I used to drink 2 to 3 cans of soda a day, and I've had to cut that out. But now in the morning, I drink lemon water, and I just feel really good. This is before I have breakfast. This is before I do anything. I have my lemon water, and it truly does help me. Okay, the next thing, I don't know, like for me, I like to stay busy. So number 8, I would say, is you want to stay busy. And I understand, especially during this time, you know, we're working, some people are working from home. I actually work in healthcare, and I work for a diagnostics lab, so I work with COVID, and so I have not stayed at home. I mean, there's been times that I've had to. I've been very lucky that I did not get COVID, but I know a lot of people who have. And, you know, it's like I said, it's a sad time. And what I do suggest is that you just try to stay as busy as possible. For me, I do work and I go to school, so that keeps me very busy. So, you know, I don't obviously go out with friends or anything right now. Just like all of you, it's, you know, my birthday was spent at home. But I do believe that, you know, what we took for granted previously and what we thought were small things like going out with our family and friends just to a restaurant is going to be such a big thing now. And you know, I truly feel grateful for, you know, everything that I do have, my family, my friends, and my support system. So that's actually the next thing. So number 9, have a great support system. Make sure that you have people that are positive around you, you know, whether it's your family, your friends, your coworkers, your relationship, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you know, just make sure that you have very supportive people. And honestly, there's people that I didn't really even know at work at times. I mean, because like I said, I've been on this weight loss journey. I will be on it for the rest of my life, but it's been 13 years since my highest weight, and you know, going up and down, and for many years now I've maintained my weight, which is the hardest part, and it's all with the support system. You know, there was many years ago, I when I first started losing weight, there was people, you know, so many people that I work with that I've never really had interactions with that told me that I've lost weight. So something like that, people telling you look great, or you know, your family even telling you you're doing a great job, those things help motivate you so much. I find that's inspiring and motivating, and it really does keep me going. So having a good support system, I think, is really essential, you know, to helping in losing weight. And you know, even when I don't like to call my, you know, downs failures, but there is a quote by Michael Jordan that talks about because he's had failures, and I'll post it at the end of this video, but because he's had failures, that is what helps him succeed. And I definitely, one of my favorite quotes, and I definitely believe that because of my downs, I appreciate my ups so much more. You know, life is about ups and downs, and you're never going to appreciate, you know, what like for me, now that you know, I would consider myself thin or of average weight, I would not even appreciate my body the way I do now, because I've worked so hard for it. I've worked so hard for my health, and again, that's yes, I had to do that, but definitely the people around me, as well as people on YouTube, social media, family, friends, coworkers, just everyone has helped me so much. Okay, and now number 10, don't let it consume you. So don't weigh yourself every single day. And I know it's so hard because you could think about it every single day. And in the beginning, I did. But that's the reason I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stay busy. You know, I love to cook. So I started cooking really good things for me. You know, I mean, there's things, like I said, that I'll just eat in moderation, that I would cook as well. But, you know, cooking, going to school, working, and, you know, before the pandemic, spending time with my friends, my family, and, you know, just make sure that you're not letting it consume you. It's so easy to overanalyze and, you know, think about it all the time. I need to lose weight, I need to lose weight. You know, if I don't do this, I don't do that. But, you know, really, honestly, when you know, are doing homework, or you're so busy with your work that you have a structured eating plan, you're eating at certain times, then, you know, that helps you so much more. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I am gonna start making videos much more consistently. I've just been extremely busy, and which we know is a good thing, but relaxing is also a great thing too. And like I said, taking walks and that peaceful time is also such a great thing. But I will go into more detail about how I lost 150 pounds, and I will also make a maintenance video, because it's been many years that I've maintained. And that is one of the hardest parts, is maintaining. But once you've lost the weight, that's going to be your next journey. And I've been doing it, and I know that you can too. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, share, and if you like the video, please like. And again, share this with your friends and your family. I hope all of you have a good day. And thank you for joining me on the 10 tips. Be well, be positive, and I love you all. Bye.